What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. This is Marilyn Brown from Teach Marilyn Be Style, and I'm coming to you right now with a very important list of gifts for teachers. Now, as a classroom teacher and as a room parent, I have quite a bit of knowledge on this subject. I have 5 gift ideas that teachers will really want and or use / treasure. So let's get started. Number 5, cleaning supplies. Okay, look, I know that this is a completely impersonal gift, but this is something that's helpful at the end of the year, and if they've already got enough, it'll help them start stockpiling for the beginning of next school year. You can never have enough cleaning supplies as a teacher, and teachers don't usually ask for more. They spend their own money. So if you give this as a gift to your teacher, it's always going to be a win. Number 4 is going to come right off of that school supplies list. So school supplies or office supplies. Things that your teacher's probably running out of by the end of the school year, including pencils, erasers, paper for making copies, any number of things that they are running out of towards the end of the year, especially as they're trying to fill that time with activities for your students. Your contribution is going to make a difference. You may want to just give them some office supplies because these are things that are not usually going to be replenished and teachers don't really ask for them. So figure out the post-it notes that they like, the color, the size, whether they have lines or they're blank. I will link my favorites below because, like anyone, I have my favorite office supplies that I love. You can pretty much always bank on dry erase markers, wet erase markers, and other felt tip pens. Those can be super helpful for grading, etc. Or even just think of the pens that you like the best. You can give those to a teacher, and I know that they will be much appreciated. Number 3, as school is getting out for the summertime, sometimes it can be fun to do kind of a themed gift, like a tote bag with a beach towel and maybe a book that you would love to read. Or maybe like an at-home spa kind of self-care thing with face masks and terry cloth headbands, whatever it is that you think your teacher might enjoy. These are super cute gifts, but not everyone has the same idea of self-care. So I'm going to actually recommend that you stick number 2 in with this one, which is gift cards. So if you're going to do a cutesy personalized bag or towel or DIY pen, something cute that you found on Pinterest, those are amazing, and teachers absolutely love the time and energy that you put into making those. But stick a gift card in there too, just to make sure, because not everybody has the same taste, right? You might have 9 out of 10 teachers that absolutely love coffee, but that one teacher doesn't, and then you give her coffee, and what's she going to do with it? She'll have to give it away. So if you stick a gift card in with it, then that teacher can choose something that they like instead. Or you can just play it safe and get a gift card with all of your budget. Gift cards are actually great because they are super versatile, and you can be as general or specific as you would want to be. I would say your safest bet is probably Target, because Target. And they're also really budget friendly because whether they're $5 or $50, a gift card for your student's teacher is going to always be helpful and useful. You can get something like those tried and true places, Target, Walmart, grocery stores, the dollar store nearby. That's another really good one. But a couple that you might not have thought about include a nail salon, the movie theater. A $20 gift card to the movie theater can be a date night, or it can be enough for a ticket and a bunch of yummy snacks. There's always digital gift cards too. Amazon, Etsy, Teachers Pay Teachers. This is a great website where teacher-created resources are sold to other teachers. And I almost always forget about it, but it's really cool to think about how this is going to help your teacher plan for their next school year. And I know what you're thinking, it's not a super personalized gift, but that's where we get to number 1. The number 1 thing that teachers love to receive from their students and students' families are personalized notes. These are the things that teachers keep shoe boxes full of. They keep binders full of them. Trust me, I've got a binder. It's actually with my wedding binder because one time when I was still planning my wedding, I had students taking a test, and if they finished early, they were allowed to write down ideas that they had for my wedding. This is when I was teaching 7th grade science, so it had nothing to do with subject matter. It was just fun. But I kept all of those notes. Trust me, these are the most meaningful thing that you can give to your student's teacher. Whether they're in preschool and your student can just draw or color a picture for them, writing something down that they've said verbatim, it is just the sweetest thing that you can do. And of course, with older students, have them write their own notes in their own handwriting. It's so sweet, and teachers will treasure them forever. You can attach those to any of the gifts that I've mentioned already, or you can even just give them that card or that note, and they will love it. Remember, teachers are not in this business to get gifts from you. They are here to serve you and educate your child. They love what they do. And so even as I get to my next list, which is some gifts that you may want to reconsider if that's what you were going to get them, even those are great. Any gift that you could give your student's teacher is going to be amazing. So now that I've said all that, here are some gifts that you might want to avoid or rethink because, okay, I'll explain. Number one, mugs. I feel like teachers always get mugs because they're really safe to give to people. You assume like, well, people will drink something out of a mug at some point, whether it's hot chocolate, coffee, or a hot toddy, right? Like everybody, that's a pretty safe bet that someone's going to use a mug. But teacher mugs are like a thing, and I feel like so many of them get chucked into the donation bin by the end of the school year, whether it's ones that are given to you or ones that a previous student gave you. Unfortunately, there's not room in our cupboard for all of them, so you may just want to reconsider that one. I mean, if you know your student's teacher really well, of course, you can get them what you know they would love. You can decide for yourself. Another one that you might want to avoid is homemade baked goods, only because if you're giving these to the teacher, you're going to bring them home and either eat them all themselves or not be able to eat them all and feel terrible for throwing them away. One of the reasons really though is allergy restrictions or diet restrictions. You don't necessarily know what a teacher may or may not be able to eat, so playing it safe may be the way to go. One thing that you need to just think about is scented lotions or candles. While these are beautiful and wonderful gifts that we've all received, some people can be very picky about the scent that they like. Unless you know, then please be mindful. Do your research. It's okay to ask a teacher what they prefer before you purchase them something. And then finally, you might just want to avoid giving random things. I heard about a teacher who got like a bottle of olive oil or like some shampoo. I mean, I'm sure she used them, but they're just sort of random. It's just like this, here's this thing. I'm trying to think if there was anything super random that I got as a teacher. I mean, sometimes you get things that like, you know, students made themselves or kind of collected around the house, like 2 sticks of gum from a pack and like, you know, whatever. But like, I mean, those still mean something. Those are still really meaningful because you know a student put that together themselves. And that always meant the world to me. One thing that is really helpful as a room parent is that I always give my teachers at the beginning of the year, I get their favorites on a list and I send that out to the class, so that we can have those specifics about that teacher. Like at the very least, I know this teacher likes Junior Mint. I know that Dove chocolates are her favorite, or I can always get her a gift card to Mrs. Fields cookies. So whatever, why were they all food? If you are the room parent, get those favorites on a list at the beginning of the year and it'll make gift giving so much easier. And if you're a teacher and your room parent doesn't have that, you can just fill it out. I will put a link below to a printout for my favorites list. It's really pretty simple, and we've been using a Xerox of a Xerox copy at our school site since forever. Please utilize that so that your teachers will get the gifts they love and you can know that they will enjoy them. All right, you guys, I really hope that this list helped you. I know that some of these are pretty general. I was hoping that as both a room parent and a teacher, it gave a little bit more perspective as to why teachers like certain things over others. Okay, teachers, here's my question for you. I want to know what your most random gift is that you've ever received from a student, and also like your most treasured gift. So leave those in a comment below, and if you are a parent, please let me know if I forgot anything. There are some really cool things that people are able to give teachers nowadays, and I don't know all of them, so please let me know. Is there a really awesome website that you always go to? Remember, teacher supply stores are not the same everywhere, so that's why I didn't list any by name, but if you do know of one, you can always get a gift card to that teacher supply store. As always, please like and share this video and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys next Monday. Bye!